Hi there. If you already know what I'm about to talk about because of the video title, please go to the video description and click the links that I have provided, and please go send in your feedback right away. So what's currently happening is Transport Canada wants to change the definition of what an ultralight is. Currently, the definition of an ultralight is any aircraft that has 2 seats or less, has a stall speed of 45 miles an hour or less, and has a gross weight of 1,200 pounds or less. There's a lot of aircraft that meet this definition, and this definition is quite simple and it works quite well. This aircraft here is registered as an advanced ultralight, and then this aircraft here is registered as an experimental. They're both the same plane. They're both the Zenith 701. An ultralight pilot permit holder can fly either aircraft because they both meet the definition of what an ultralight is. This is causing some confusion. I don't know how, but somehow it is. There's some regulatory stuff that's not jiving well with Transport Canada, and they want to simplify things by saying that only aircraft that are registered as an ultralight, that is, they start with the letter I after the C, only those will be ultralights from now on, and only those aircraft can be flown by ultralight pilot permit holders. The problem is, this aircraft is owned by an ultralight pilot. So his airplane is all of a sudden not going to be eligible for him to operate, even though he has been for the last 10 years. This doesn't make sense. Yes, there's a workaround where he could re-register it so it starts with an I instead of a G, but that's going to reduce the value of the airplane. It also reduces the usefulness of the airplane. This airplane, being registered as experimental, has navigation lights and can be flown at night. I'm a commercial pilot with a night rating. I can fly this airplane at night. If it gets re-registered as an ultralight, I won't be allowed to because ultralights can't fly at night. So this law, while on the surface seems like it's going to simplify a lot of things, it really actually severely limits the number of airplanes that ultralight pilots can fly in Canada. So in the video description, there is a link to this proposal with instructions on how to send in your feedback. I'm also going to leave some examples of feedback. Feel free to use them for inspiration. Feel free to copy them word for word. I don't care. Please send your feedback to Transport Canada and let them know that this new proposal could open a big can of worms and will definitely limit the number of airplanes that ultralight pilots can fly in Canada. And I don't think that's what they want to do. I don't think they're trying to be malicious here. They just didn't think it through fully and didn't understand all of the nuances of what's going on. So please be kind. Please be gentle, please be nice, please be professional, but please contact Transport Canada and let them know. We have about 1 week from when this video goes out to when they're no longer accepting feedback on this proposal. So you've got to do it right now. It doesn't take long. Just go get it done, especially if you're in Canada, especially if you're an ultralight pilot. Even if you're not an ultralight pilot right now, maybe someday you will be. Please send in your feedback now so that this doesn't bite us in the butt later on. One of the organizations that alerted me to the fact that this proposal was being proposed is UPAC. That's the Ultralight Pilots Association of Canada. They are instrumental in letting ultralight pilots know what's going on at the government level as to new regulations, new proposals, and it's just a really good organization that represents ultralight pilots in Canada. I highly recommend you go join. Again, link in the video description below. I don't know what else to say on this topic except please go do something about this. Don't let somebody else do it for you. You need to go and get this done right now so that we can retain the ability to fly experimentals because they meet the definition of an ultralight. We don't want to change it so that only I-registered aircraft are ultralights because that will, all of a sudden, that airplane won't be legal for us to fly if this proposal goes through. So please go do something about it, and next video, we'll have some flying in it. Probably. See you later.